My name is Gareth Thomas. I'm the Member of Parliament for Harrow West, and I'm delighted to be here again at Harrow Carers Centre with its new Chief Executive. Tell me, what's happening, what's the latest in terms of what the Carers Centre is doing?
We have been working really hard to support unpaid carers. It's been a really tough time for them, so we've been running a lot of advice, support, all sorts of Zoom sessions, taking telephone calls, making outgoing calls, providing food, a whole host of things. And the sort of latest push is to get a carers card together, because we really want to make sure that we've got something for carers to feel that they're recognised, that they can actually get help in emergency, and then they can also get discounts as a sort of way of helping them make ends meet.
So just tell me, I mean, if you're a carer, whether you're a young carer or a slightly older carer, what are the potential benefits of having a carer's card in your wallet?
First of all, if you have some kind of issue and you need to get somebody in emergency, then this has got emergency contacts on the back, so it's in case of emergency, and that's really important, because as a carer, you're really worried if you actually can't care for the person who is usually completely dependent on you or partially dependent on you. So there's the emergency, there's the contingency, then there's the recognition. Carers do this amazing job, don't they? And we need to recognise that our unpaid carers are doing this, and this will help GPs know that what they're doing. It'll help them when they go into supermarkets, etc. All these different things to recognise our unpaid carers. And then lastly, there's the discount factor of helping businesses within the whole of Harrow actually help support our carers as a way of kind of recognising them as well. Those are the main things. Yeah.
I mean, and that's great. There'll be people who in Harrow who are seeing this instantly can relate to it.
Yeah.
But if you're not someone who's caring for someone, how can you help make the carers card a success?
You can help it by actually talking to your neighbours and finding out, and your friends, finding out if they have a caring role. A lot of people are in fact hidden carers, so people don't recognise that people are carers because they may be looking after, say, a disabled child, or they may be looking after a spouse who has sort of, all sorts of different issues medically, and people don't realise that these people are carers. It's quite a hidden thing. So those who aren't carers can help by looking out for others and recognising what they do.
Can I just say, a lot of the times, carers who receive carers allowance, they identify themselves as paid carers, and that's something you have to get over, really. If you receive an allowance, then that's an allowance. It's not a payment for being a carer. So it's very important that, irrespective of any benefits that you get, you are an unpaid carer.
And businesses, what could they do in Harrow, or GPs or other professionals? What could they do to help make the carers card successful?
Offer discounts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's as easy as if you've taken your child out and you have a child with a learning disability, autism, ADHD, you can find it difficult to find somewhere to support your child if they may be having a difficult time, they may need to use the toilets. So by having the logo in a window, we can identify that shop or that restaurant recognises unpaid carers. So you could go to the shop and say, please can you use your bathroom? Because we can't find a bathroom here, and you don't want to go into details and say the condition of your child, but they will know that actually you've shown your card, you're a carer, and they've signed up to support you. So it's something as easy as that.
And GPs, of course, they can actually recognise that the person who is doing the caring is a vital part of looking after the cared for. In other words, they're not just the person who might sort of wheel them in or bring them to an appointment. They're actually part of looking after that person. So it's a way of GPs actually really recognising that carers are really vital in the whole health mix. It's not just an add-on, it's really part of what happens in terms of maintaining good health for the cared for people.
So if you're a carer, or if you're a business perhaps, or a professional wanting to help Harrow Carers, please look for the details, sign up to Harrow Carers Centre and get your carers card.